What will our world be like in the year 2050? By 2050, the Earth will be crowded by 2 billion more people. They're all going to need water, homes, jobs, and medicines. But most importantly, how are they all going to be fed? This growing population will eat the equivalent of all the food grown in the last 500 years put together. That's over 60% more than we grow today. 1 billion tons more cereal and 50% more fresh water every year. This extra food has to be grown on less land in a way that protects the environment and animals, while making sure there's enough food for generations to come.
Agriculture has what we call a ripple effect on communities and countries around the world. Just think about a pebble being dropped in a pond. You see that one tiny action can ripple out across a huge area. Well, in this situation, the ripple effect starts with the simple act of a farmer planting a seed. When the seed grows into a healthy crop, the farmer has food to feed his family. He also has extra food to sell in the market. With the money the farmer has made from selling his crop, he can reinvest in his farm so that he can grow even better crops, have even more to sell, and make even more money. Now the farmer is spending money in his community, and this is where we really see the ripple effect start to take place. By spending his money in his community, local businesses begin to thrive, which helps the owners and their families earn more money to spend in the community. Do you see how this pattern can grow and grow? As more money goes into the community, it can invest in roads, hospitals, schools, and other infrastructure items. Now people are healthy and being educated, and it's easier for the farmer to get his crop to market, and to markets that are farther away. The success of this community now ripples out to the larger area, the country, and eventually the world. And remember, it all started with the simple planting of a seed. Best management practices are simply the best way of doing things. In agriculture, these help us grow more with less. More crops on less land, using less water and less nutrients per unit of food grown. For example, with the 4R nutrient stewardship system, farmers use the right source of nutrients at the right rate, add them to the soil at the right time, and make sure they go in the right place. Not only does this ensure that the farmers will get the best crop, but it also reduces losses to the environment. With water, farmers use drip irrigation to reduce losses to evaporation, and time applications to increase yields. Farmers use technologies like global positioning systems to more precisely apply nutrients in seeds, and weather monitoring and knowledge systems to predict crop disease and insect infestations. Best management practices are critical to our success in feeding the world in 2050.
I want you to ask yourself, what defines you? Is it your taste? Is it your texture? Is it what you're made of? Potassium, iron, calcium, vitamin A, B, C, even K. You have them all. You have everything that other fruits and vegetables have. You can be whatever you want to be. Juice, soup, stew, you name it. Who says you're not eligible for supermarkets? Who? You gotta start believing in yourself. Otherwise, nobody else will. When you'll be lined up in boxes at supermarkets, I want you to stand upright and feel proud of what you are. 'Cause there's nothing wrong in being ugly!
In the spring of 2013, the Saskatchewan Research Council built a biodigester for the Canada Agriculture and Food Museum in Ottawa. SRC created a small-scale model of a biodigester, a system that converts farm waste into energy. Manure from the farm is put into the tank, where microorganisms ingest it and produce methane gas. The methane is collected at the top of the tank and moves into the bladder, which looks like a big bag. When the bladder is full, it releases the gas, which can be used as a source of energy. Back inside the tank, the leftover product is called digestate, which can be removed from the tank and used as fertilizer. The biodigester is a truly sustainable concept. It turns a waste product into energy and fertilizer, and is a tool that can help farms across Canada become more environmentally friendly.
Now, each of these cement biodigesters can take a barrel of restaurant waste, like these big blue barrels you see here, which we're getting now from Beef O'Brady's restaurant up the 41 highway here. We grind the restaurant waste in this 1 horsepower InSinkErator food grinder, which you may know from home as a garbage disposal. And then we pour it into the digesters like this. We get enough gas to run a generator, and we will use the liquid fertilizer to grow our vertical aeroponic tower gardens, these here and many more like them, without soil.
Tematoris Farm to School, also a college student. So I'm running this food waste audit, and thanks to those cute students from TBK8, we got those food waste here, and we are gonna grind them and put them in the biodigester. But first, let me show them a little bit introduction about this biodigester. So see those 2 tanks, right? So we put those food waste through here. Did you see the dragon? The throat? We put the food waste inside that throat, and then all food waste go to here. And remember the video I showed you, the anaerobic digester, right? So all the gas they get, it came from there. And then through this pipe into here, they collect the gas. You see those gas bags? You can touch it. You can touch it.
Oh, I want one of them too, because you see it like...
Yes, that's what I said, that we can link this to this, and then we can cook the food here. See? That's why we convert the food waste to the energy and use energy to cook the food. Then we still have food waste, right? We begin that process again. We use food waste to feed in and use that to cook this food, okay? Got it?
Yeah. It is
This is Jihao, Sarah, and Chris. We're all from Patel College. So Player College students every Saturday go to here to do the volunteers, and Jihao knows how to grind those food waste. So let's go. There's a garbage disposal there, and we will grind them.
Wow, you're feeding the dragon. Is that cool? Now, you want to see? One, two, three. Oh no. Where's the other bucket?
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
We will feed later.
Raise your hand if you think that your family buys more food than it consumes. Definitely. Raise your hand if you guys have to throw away food every week because it's gone bad.
We want you to be food waste warriors and identify where food is being wasted.
Today I'm going to go through the trash. Alright. Orange peels. This is organic. We could have given it to chipmunks. I just touched something wet. Empty cans of soy milk, and look at that. A whole bag of walnuts.
So this is my grandma's fridge. As you can see, there are tons of leftovers. Look at these, like seriously. Here's the turkey. It's almost the full turkey because it's the show turkey.
I'm going to fine-tooth these out.
I was taking out the trash like you asked me to, and I noticed that there were all these scones in there. I was wondering if you
went through the trash?
Yeah.
Scones were green, so I threw them away.
So, Mother, I found these walnuts in the trash.
I meant to empty them. I don't know why I threw them out unemptied.
Wait, you meant to empty these all in the trash?
And then recycle this.
What I'm talking about is why you threw out the food specifically, not the container, the food.
Because none of us eat walnuts. And I was worried
somebody
about a walnut allergy.
You were worried about walnut allergy? I think you could have repurposed them in a way.
Oh, how? None of us like
You
walnuts.
tell me.
I don't like walnuts.
But you know, you could have given
Do you
to
want
someone
walnuts?
else.
We haven't been home in a week, which means that all of the food is almost expired, so we have to somehow eat everything in this fridge before it expires.
Today we're going to be making banana bread using almost expired yogurt and not the prettiest bunch of bananas.
40% of the food in America is wasted, and I don't want to contribute to that.
On my last day of being the food fighting warrior, I wasted less food than other weeks. I compensated by just eating more.
This week really helped me realize how much food my family actually wastes, and from now on I'm definitely going to be much more careful about what I put in the trash.
Being cautious of how much food was wasted really helped me waste less food. Alright.